Hi, Lena. Okay, wait a minute. There's something wrong. I'm not hearing you. Hi, Nancy.
Hi, how are you?
I'm much better.
Good. Happy New
Okay,
Year.
Lena, I'm hearing you. Let me do your name change. So, because I just have a number. Well, it's not. Not letting me change it. Okay, that's all right too. Okay, and Gerson,
Hi,
hi. Can you put your
a video?
picture? Yeah, your video. Do you want your video or no?
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you.
Now, I think this is the first time that you and I have met. Isn't that right?
Yeah, with you, yeah.
All right. So can you see Nancy? She's down here at the bottom. Okay, we have Nancy and we have Lena, and then I'm Wanda.
Okay. What election?
What?
What election?
Page 50. In this book, page 50.
50. Okay.
50.
Pay.
50.
Okay. 50. Okay. Thank you.
So, Gerson, do you have the book?
Yeah,
The book?
Okay.
Okay, all right.
this book,
Yes.
Yes.
And the other one.
the other one. Okay. Um, this one.
Yes. In that one, we start on page 50. 50.
Okay. 50.
All right,
Okay.
I got it.
All right. I don't know if we'll have anyone else, but my clock says it's time to start, so I'm going to go ahead and start. There was a little confusion. There was a notice that we wouldn't have class today, but I couldn't do that because I had told everyone else that we would have class today. So there might be some people who don't come today just because there was a little bit of confusion. All right, let's go on the share screen. All right, this is our verse today.
Jesus Christ in the same yesterday,
Today
today,
and
and forever.
forever. So it just means that Jesus is always the same. So what you read in the Bible is exactly what he is today and what he will be tomorrow. And this is found in Hebrews chapter 13, verse 8.
Okay.
Okay, now let's look at our vowels.
Okay.
The vowels in Spanish and English are not, you don't have the same name for them, and you don't have the same sound for them. Now, the
Okay.
consonants aren't as hard, but the vowels are hard because
Right.
it's you have an English one and a Spanish one, and it's not the same. So it's a
Okay.
little bit confusing. All right, so what is this one?
A.
A, yes, and this
H,
E,
E,
E.
and this one is I,
I,
and this is O,
O,
and this is U.
U.
And the reason we need to keep going over these is because it's so similar, but it's so different. So it's confusing. So we just keep going over them. And then some of the words that are kind of confusing, we have words that are sounding the same, but are spelled different and mean different. So to,
To,
spelled T-O, indicates motion, going
option,
to work,
go to
to
school.
school, um,
Um,
to clean the house. It's something that you're doing. But if you
to,
add another O,
social side, too much. Too.
it becomes too much. It's excessive. It's okay.
Excessive.
I had a piece of pie for supper and it was too much. My
Too
stomach said,
much.
no, I don't need all that pie. So that's excessive. And then the
Excessive.
WO is the number 2.
Two. The number 2.
Okay. And then we have some others that are very similar, but they can be very confusing because of that. So then is a point in time. Then we're going to have class. At 6:30, we're going to
Class.
start class. So
Class.
then is a point in time. But if we change it to then, see the difference between the E and the A, it becomes a way of comparing things. So
Para
this
comparación.
is a comparison with that. So like you could say, yesterday was cold, but today was colder. So today was colder than yesterday. So it's a means of comparison. And then there, see, it's using those same, this is then, and this is there. It's using those same letters, but they're not pronounced the same. And this is another problem with English because they're not pronounced the same. So there is a place like Springfield, Gallatin, oh, I can't think of some of the other places.
Madison.
Okay, there you go. Thank you. Is that where you live?
I live in Madison.
Okay, so that's not the same place. Madison and Gallatin and Springfield are not the same place. And so you say, I'm going there. Well, it's talking about a specific place, not just any place, but a specific place, Madison or Gallatin or Springfield. So there is a specific place. But then if you spell it this way, it's still pronounced there, but it means they are. They are going to study in class today. They are going to study English. So you could say they're going to study English. Now then, Another there,
There.
it's spelled T-H-E-I-R, is possessive. It belongs to them.
Los
That
posesivos.
is their book. That is their car. That is their apartment. It's possessive. It's something that belongs to them. But if you put it your, it belongs to you.
Yours.
That is your apartment. That is your house. That is your car. But if you spell it this way, it's a contraction of you are.
Are.
So if it doesn't have that little apostrophe up there, it's possessive. It belongs to you. But if it has that little apostrophe there, it's you are.
Mhm.
Then some more confusing words are were.
Were.
That's the past tense of are.
Mhm.
You were in English class today.
Mhm.
It's something that you're doing. It's a past tense of are. But if you put that apostrophe in there, see, it's the same letters, but the apostrophe, it's we are. We're. This is were, and this is we're.
Mhm.
English is confusing. Then you put an H in there, and it's where. It's back to a place. It's back to Madison or Gallatin or Springfield. It's a place. And see, there is a place, where is a place. Although most of the
Mhm.
time you're going to use where as a question. Where do you live? Okay, now this word is very, very similar, but something completely different. Just a minute, let me look. Am I getting someone else? No, okay. It sounded like I was getting someone else, and so I wanted to be sure that I could let them in. So let me get back to the share screen. Okay, so this is where. I have clothes on. I'm wearing clothes. So this is where. And these are just some of the confusing words that we're going to encounter. Now, page 50 in the workbook, in the textbook, and that's this one. That's page 50. I have to work down to those pages. I'm getting close. Okay, 52, yes, I'm past. Okay. So page 50 in the text, I'm not writing anything. You are the one who's writing something. So let's get down here. Okay, here we are at page 50. And on page 50, there are 9 pictures. And I don't have the CD that goes with this, so I'm just going to read it. Number 1 is get up. It's when you get up, get out of bed, you wake up in the morning. That's called get up. Number 2 is take a shower. Number 3 is get dressed. Number 4 is eat breakfast. Number 5 is go to work. Number 6 is eat lunch. Number 7 is go to school. Number 8 is get home. And number 9 is go to sleep. Now, we have the pictures that give you an idea of what it's talking about, and then we have the words. So you can use the words if you want to, but it says listen and point, listen and repeat. So this time, repeat it after me. So number 1, what's number 1? Get up.
Get up.
Right. Number 2 is take a shower.
Take a shower.
Take a shower.
Number 3 is get dressed.
Get dressed.
Get dressed.
Number 4 is eat breakfast.
Eat breakfast.
Eat breakfast.
Number 5 is go to work.
Go to work.
Yeah.
Number 6 is eat lunch.
Eat lunch.
Eat lunch.
Number 7 is go to school.
Go to school.
Number
school.
8 is get home.
Get home.
And number 9 is go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Okay, so now what's number 1?
Get up.
Okay, what's number 2?
Take a shower.
What's number 3?
Get dressed.
Yes,
Dress.
it would be dressed, except in English it isn't. Don't ask me why. Other than English is based on many different languages. One time I was trying to count all the different languages. There's Druid, and there's Saxon, and there's Anglo, and there's French, and there's German, and there's some more that I don't know, okay? So some words that it would make sense to be dressed is just dressed.
Dress.
Don't ask me why. It's just dressed.
It's okay.
So you have dress, that's put your clothes on. Get
Dress.
dressed.
Dress.
That ED is like a T sound.
Dress.
Okay, and number 4.
Eat breakfast.
And number 5.
Go to work.
And number 6.
Eat lunch.
And number 7.
Go to school.
And number 8.
Get home.
And number 9.
Go to sleep.
Now, are there any questions about any of those? Okay, so there on part C, you're going to answer questions. Excuse me just a minute, I feel like I'm going to sneeze. Sorry. Okay, number 1, what time do you get up? So you write it, I get up at, and then you put the time.
Okay. I don't know. 6 o'clock.
Okay, so you would put the 6 o'clock there. And Lena would put it for herself and Nancy would put it for herself. Okay, and number 2 is what time do you eat lunch? So you would put I eat lunch at 12
At
o'clock,
home.
11 o'clock.
Okay.
And number 3, what time do you get home?
You get home.
Now, basically, I don't go out to work. I'm retired. This is my work.
Hmm.
And I'm not going to do it. Not going out to do it. So I just pretty much stay home unless I have to go to the grocery store. So what time do you get home? Nancy works from home too. Um, Lena, do you go to work?
Do you get what number?
Okay, this I'm asking you, do you go out of your house to work? ¿Trabaja usted en otro?
Fuera del hogar, fuera de la casa.
Thank you, Nancy. My Spanish is horrible. So
Uh,
you go to work out of
A,
your house?
B, A, B, A, B.
Le está preguntando que si usted sale a trabajar fuera de su hogar. Si usted
Que
no va-
si yo salgo a trabajar fuera de mi hogar, no, no.
Okay,
Work in my house.
okay. So the women all stay at home and work. So Gerson, do you work at home or do you go somewhere
In my
else?
home, my home.
No,
No,
Gerson.
I'm working other side.
Okay, so when do you get home from work? So that's
Uh,
what you would put there. What time do you get home? I get home at,
I get home at 5 p.m.
okay. So that's
I,
what you would put there. And then what time do you go to sleep? So now, Nancy, would you read your answers to the questions? So what time do you get up? Nancy, what time do you get up?
I get up at 5 a.m.
Okay, and what time do you eat lunch?
I eat lunch at 1 p.m.
And what time do you get home?
I work in my house, but I close my office. I get home at 5 p.m.
Okay, and what time do you go to sleep?
I go to sleep at 10 p.m.
Okay, so Lena, what time do you get up?
What time you get? I get sick in the morning.
Okay, and what time do you eat lunch?
I eat at 1 in the afternoon.
Okay, and what time do you get home?
I get home at 7 in the night.
Okay, and what time do you go to sleep?
I go to sleep at 11 at night.
Okay, so no, Gerson, what time do you get up?
uh, 5 a.m.
Okay, the whole sentence. I get up at 5.
Oh, yeah, okay. I get up 5 a.m.
Okay, and what time do you eat lunch?
I eat lunch 11. Okay.
Okay, and what time do you get home?
I get home 5 p.m.
Okay, and what time do you go to sleep?
I go to sleep 11 p.m.
Okay, any question on any of this?
Uh,
All right, so I'm going to need to write down your name, Gerson.
Erson Guzman.
And what country are you from?
I'm from Guatemala.
Okay. Well, I am Wanda Palmer, and I am from the United States. So Nancy, where are you from? I can't hear you.
My name is Nancy. I am from Puerto Rico.
Okay. And Lena, what's your name and where are you from?
My name is Lina Marcano. I am from Venezuela.
Okay. Now, that's bookkeeping that I have to do. But instead of starting with it, I started with these other things. Okay, now back to the book on page 51. This is a conversation. A conversation is two people talking. So now it says, listen, I don't have those tapes. I don't have those CDs. So I just have to do it without the CD. So let's see what the conversation is. Person A says, Tam goes to work at 6 in the morning. Person B says, that's early. Person A says he gets home at 8 at night. And person B says, that's late. So now, Nancy, would you and I do the conversation? Okay, and I'll be A. Tam goes to work at 6 in the morning.
That's early.
He gets home at 8 at night.
That's late.
Okay, now you be A and I'll be B.
Tan goes to work at 6 in the morning.
That's early.
He gets home at 8 at night.
That's late. Okay, Lena, will you be B and Nancy will be A?
Okay. Tan goes to work at 6 in the morning.
So Lena, what do you say?
Um,
That's
he, please letter,
51.
no letter, no país.
Toca la B, de leer la letra B.
Oh,
Toda
La letra B. Ok.
voy a repetirla. Tan go to work at 6 in the morning.
What time do you get up? I
no,
get
Lena,
out at 6 in the morning.
Lena, we're on page 51.
What time do you get
No,
up? I get up at 6 in the morning.
no, wait a minute, Lena. We're on page 51, there at the top where it says part E. Okay, so you listen to Nancy and Gerson. So Nancy, you be A and Gerson, you be B.
Okay. Tan go to work at 6 in the morning.
that's early.
He get home at 8 at night.
That's late.
Okay, now Gerson, you're A.
Dan goes to work at 6 in the morning.
That's early.
He gets home at 8 at night.
That's late.
Okay, so Lena, you're going to say that's early. I'll say Tam goes to work at 6 in the morning. So you say that's early.
I go to sleep at 11 at night.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Let's go down to part G.
Okay.
This is a problem that I was supposed to check on and I forgot. Okay.
Sorry.
I know a English teacher. I mean, she teaches English to 8th grade students, and I was supposed to contact her, and I haven't contacted her yet. Why do you put the S on the verb for the third person singular? I don't know. I know that's the way we do it, but the why, I was supposed to talk with Christy. So I'll try this week to talk with Christy. One thing, I can't just call her. Where she lives, she doesn't get good phone reception. And so I have to call her during the day when she's at work with the kids. So it's not easy, but I'll work on it. But basically, if your verb for the third person singular, okay, so the first person is I, the second person is you, and the third person is he or she or Nancy, okay? And so if you're using that third person, you add an S to the verb. Don't ask me why. That's what I've got to talk with Christy about. So it he gets home at 8.
Mhm.
But if the verb is just a vowel, ends in a vowel, you add es.
Mhm.
So like I say, I've got to still talk with Christy. But this is just the way it is, all right? So on part 8, we're going to write the correct form of the verb,
Mhm.
okay? So your verb is the part in parentheses. So like number 1, Sylvia, and then it says get up. All right, that's your verb.
Mhm.
So you don't use the, well, yes, you do use the up, but you put the S on the gets.
Mhm.
So Sylvia gets up at 6 o'clock. And
Mhm.
see, I've got it down here at the bottom of the page. Sylvia gets up at 6 o'clock and she eats. You put the S on eats, put
Mhm.
the S on eats breakfast at 6:30.
Briefly.
Okay, now you have 2, 3, and 4. You have 2 verbs on each one. And so see if you can do them yourself. And then we'll go back through and work on it. So fill out on 2, 3, and 4.
For who is the question? It's to me?
Everybody.
Oh, it's to everyone. Yeah.
H, see it's the big red H. Write the correct form of the verb. And on number 2, you have Tim. Your verb is go. So what do you do to go to make it the correct form? What do you add to go to make it the correct form?
Goes?
Yes, you make it goes. You add es.
Yes. Mhm.
So see, number 2, go,
Gosh.
goes.
Good.
He get home at 5. How do you do that one?
Good.
You add an S.
Mhm.
So on number 2, you have goes for the first
Good.
and get for the second blank.
Mhm.
Good.
Okay, so on number 3, what would I put in that first blank?
Takes.
Take.
Yes, you add an S to take,
Mhm.
so it becomes takes
Good.
right here. And then what do you do to
Take. Takes. Good.
it becomes gets, right? And then number 4, what you do to get
Good. Gosh.
the S, so it becomes gets, and go becomes go.
Goes to be. Mm.
Okay, so number 1 is Sylvia gets up. See there, it's got the S on it. Sylvia gets up at 6 o'clock. She eats breakfast at 6. Okay, so who wants to tell me number 2?
Goes to work at 8 o'clock. He gets home at 5 o'clock.
Okay, so who wants to do number 3? Son, do you want to do number 3?
Oh,
For me,
We lost him. We lost you. I thought, oh no, I scared you away. So what would number 3 be? There's some. What would number 3 be?
Takes.
Yes. So what's the whole sentence? I don't know the name. Lee. Lee
Lee
takes.
takes a shower at 7
And then
and he gets dressed at 7:15.
good. Good. So Lena, can you do number 4?
June gets home at night. She goes to be 10 and 30.
Okay. Any questions? And I know I have to talk with Christy, see if I can get hold of Christy and find out why in the world it does this crazy thing. And she may not know. She
Okay.
teaches English to 8th grade kids. And she's the only English teacher that I know. I know several teachers, but I know she's an English teacher. So I'll try to get hold of her. All right. So um, the next part says, show what you know. Ask, what time do you? So, Gerson,
Yeah,
you're going to ask, what person are you going to talk to? Nancy or Lena or Wanda? You're not sure what I'm saying. Okay, Nancy, who are you going to ask? Ask somebody who are you going to talk with,
what time do you get up?
but you have to have a person first. Are you asking me?
No. Harrison. Harrison, what time do you get up?
I'm get up 6 o'clock or 6 in the morning. Uh,
That's fine.
Lina, what time do you eat breakfast?
Uh, I am breakfast. Um, breakfast. 6:30.
Harrison, what time do you go to the work?
what time? Oh, I I got to work 7 in the morning.
Lina, what time do you go to the school?
I am a school my 6:30. 9.
Harrison, what time do you get home?
And get home at 5 in the afternoon.
Lina, what time do you get to bed?
At at 11 at night.
Can you ask the question, what time do you get up? You're not sure what I'm asking. Okay. So, Lena,
Uh-huh.
what time do you get up?
What time?
Do you get up?
At 7 morning.
Okay. And
Wanda, excuse me, I can hear you.
oh dear,
I don't know why.
I don't know either, but is that better?
Yeah, more better.
Better? Okay.
Thank you.
Please tell me because I don't know. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
So, your son, what time do you eat breakfast?
I eat my breakfast at 11 in the morning.
Okay. And Nancy, what time do you go to work?
Go to work at 6 a.m.
Okay. And Lena, what time do you go to school?
I I go to school from 6:30 to 8:09.
Oh, Nancy, what time do you get home?
I get home at 5 p.m.
Okay. And your son, when do you go to bed? What time do you go to bed?
I'm going to bed 11 p.m.
All right. So, Gerson, can you ask Lena and Nancy these questions?
Okay.
Okay.
Uh, Nancy, what time do you get up?
I get up at 5 a.m.
Okay. Lena, what time do you go to work?
Go to work. I do not work. I work in my house. Sit, at morning.
It's really good.
Today.
Okay, Nancy, what time do you go to school?
Go to school at 7:30 a.m.
Okay. Lena, what time go, excuse me. What time do you go to bed?
Um, at 11 at night.
Okay.
Any questions? I'm going to try to talk louder. So let me know if you can't hear me again. All right, now let's go to the other book. This one is called a workbook. And if you can see, it says workbook on it. And let's go to page 30. And we
Wardrobe.
going back and forth
Okay.
between the different
Wardrobe.
books.
Page 30. Ya
Page
voy.
30.
30. Okay.
Now, these are the same pictures as in the other book. It gives you the picture. It gives a letter beside the picture. And then down at the bottom, it has the different titles, you know, what's happening. And so on number 1, go to sleep. Which picture is that? That's picture C. Okay. So what about number 2, Lena?
Get off it.
Okay, that's E.
E.
Okay, and Nancy, what's about number 3?
Fast letter H.
Okay, and then your son, number 4.
40. As if.
Okay, and number 5, Lena.
5 H.
A.
H.
Yeah. See, that's why we have to keep practicing it because it's so similar and yet so different. Okay, and number 6, Nancy.
Get dressed, letter I.
Okay, that's that crazy word that you say it dressed.
Dressed.
The
Dress.
ED becomes a T sound. You don't say it ed. Don't ask me why, it's English.
Okay.
And this is what makes English so hard to learn.
Okay. The pronunciation is dressed.
Dressed,
Dressed.
dressed. Okay, and then person number 7.
G.
I don't think so. 7 is go to school.
Oh, D. Sorry.
Yes. Okay, and number 8, Lena.
B.
No.
Yes. What does it say? Go to work. Okay, and number 9, Nancy.
Get home, letter G.
Okay, so then B, this is on page 31. You're going to write about yourself. So, you know, I get up at, you get up, and then all the different things. So go ahead and fill it in.
2A.
You're going to tell us about yourself.
Yes. Get up.
So Lena, you're going to say, I get up at, and then your time that you get up.
One six, two H.
Well, we're on part B. Please write
Okay. What number?
sentences.
She.
Okay, Nancy, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, tell us about yourself.
Okay. Oh, okay. Number one. I take a shower at 5:30 a.m. I get dressed at 5:45 a.m. I eat breakfast at 9 a.m. I go to school at 6 a.m. Diego go to school at 7:30 a.m. I get home at 5 p.m.
Okay, so your son, would you tell us about yourself?
Okay. Number one, I take a shower at 6 a.m. I get dressed at 6:30 a.m. I eat breakfast at 9 a.m. I go to work at 7 a.m. I go to school at 6:30 p.m. I get home 5 p.m.
Okay, so Lena, tell us about yourself.
Attention. Number one. Take short. I take a short at 7 a.m. n.m. Meridian. 7 get dressed. I get dressed at 7. Eat breakfast. I eat breakfast at 8. Go to work. I go to work from 9. I go to a school. I get to a school 6:30. Get home. I head home 9.
Okay, now then, on part C, you're going to write the correct form of the verb. It gives you the verb in parentheses, and so you fill out the correct form of the verb. And I'm going to get my player.
Very gosh.
Can't see it. Just a minute, I can't see it.
Sure.
No.
Look here.
Okay. Okay, is everyone finished?
Mhm.
All right, number one, Gerson, could you please read us number 1?
Gosh.
Clara
Clara
goes to sleep at
gosh. Para ti.
9.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
Lena,
perdón. I'm sorry. Uh-huh.
Lena, let's let Gerson do it first this time.
Who he takes a shower at 6:30.
Okay, that would be number 2. Gerson, what's number 1?
Okay. Clara goes to sleep at 9.
Okay. And then Nancy, number 3.
Alicia get dressed at 8 a.m. It's correct, dressed
Dressed.
Dress.
at 8 a.m.
Okay. And then Lena, number 4.
Julian eats lunch at 12:30.
Okay. And Gerson, number 5.
Mia get up at 7.
Now, what's the correct form there?
Gets.
You have,
Sorry.
you have to add the S. Okay,
Mia gets at 7.
right. And so Nancy, number 6.
Victor goes to work at 8:30.
All right. Any questions?
No question.
All right. Now then, I have to play the CD. Now this is the same CD as in the back of the workbook. It comes right out of here. It's exactly the same. And so you can listen to it on your own, but I can stop it in the middle. I just can't go back and forth except the beginning. I can start at the beginning, but I can't start in the middle. So I'll play it through twice, and then if necessary, I'll play it through again. So let's see if I can get
Page
it to
31.
play.
Exercise D. Listen for the daily activity. Circle A or B. 1,
He goes to work at 7:45.
2,
She gets dressed at 8:15.
3,
He goes to school at 9 o'clock.
4,
She eats breakfast at 6 o'clock.
5,
He gets home at 5:30.
Okay, so what you hear, it says something like number 1, it says he goes to work at a certain time. So you circle that A. Now, I don't have the ability to circle, I just have the ability to color it. So we're going to do it again and listen again. And if you have a question, then we'll ask.
page 32. Exercise B.
No,
Listen for the
just a minute, it's gone crazy. Okay, I'm going to have to find it again. All right, now it's going to play.
Page
There
31.
it goes.
Exercise D. Listen for the daily activity. Circle A or B. 1,
He goes to work at 7:45.
2,
She gets dressed at 8:15.
3,
He goes to school at 9 o'clock.
4,
She eats breakfast at 6 o'clock.
5,
He gets home at 5:30.
Okay, do I need to play it again? All right. So on number 1, what is the answer?
He goes to work. Goes to
Okay,
work.
and that was given to us. So then what's on number 2?
Letter B. Gets dressed. Get dressed.
Okay, does everyone have that?
Yep.
Okay,
Gets dressed.
now
Yep.
number 3.
There's dress.
What's number 3?
It's, you.
Sorry, go to letter B. Goes to a school.
Okay, so who's going to give us number 4?
Is I. He eats breakfast.
Only it's A. That's
A. Sorry.
going over it because see, you have one name and I have a different name, and so we've got to get it straightened out. So, okay, and then number 5.
Gets home.
Okay. So these are the ones you should have circled. On number 1, it should be A. On number 2, it should be B. On 3, it's B. And 4 is A. And 5 is B. Okay, any questions? All right, now back to the text. And basically, we just keep going back and forth from the text to the workbook because the workbook gives more information or more practice than the text. Okay. Lesson 4, we're on page 52.
Two,
52.
52. Okay.
And it talks about the days of the week.
Okay.
So it says, look at the days of the week, listen and point, listen and repeat. So the first day is Sunday, then Monday, Tuesday,
Tuesday,
Wednesday,
Wednesday,
Thursday,
Thursday,
Friday,
Friday,
Saturday.
Saturday,
Okay, now listen and repeat. Sunday,
Sunday,
Monday,
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 Tuesday,
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 Wednesday,
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 day,
Thursday,
Saturday,
Thursday,
Friday,
Friday,
Saturday.
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 Now, most of them, you say the letters that are there. Wednesday is weird. You don't say the D. Wednesday.
Wednesday.
You jump from that first E to the second E and then the S. So Wednesday is that middle day in the week. Any questions on any of the others? Okay, then B is a conversation. And part A says, when do you work, Nora? B,
When do
I
you
work
go
from
out?
Monday to Friday. A, when do you go to school? B, I go to school on Saturday. A, you're really busy.
Busy.
So let's do A as Nancy and B as Gerson.
All right.
Okay?
Where do you work, Nora?
I work from Monday to Friday.
When do you go to school?
I go to school on Saturday.
Are you are really busy?
Yeah,
Okay.
I know.
So now change. And Nancy is B and Gerson is A.
Okay. When do you work, Nora?
I work from Monday to Friday.
When do you go to school?
I go to school on Saturday.
You are really busy.
Okay. Any questions?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
No.
Lena, would you do A? When do you go to work? And Nancy, you do B.
Mhm.
A,
So Lena, you say, when do you work, Nora?
when do you work, Nora?
I work from Monday to Friday. Friday.
When do you go to a school? When do you go to a school?
Nancy, your sound has gone off. There.
I go to school on Saturday.
You are really busy.
Okay. So now, Gerson, you're A, and Lena, you're B.
Okay. When do you work, Nora?
I work from Monday to Friday. Friday.
When do you go to school?
I go to a school on Saturday.
You are really busy.
Okay. Now, the day after Thursday and before Saturday is Friday.
Friday.
And see, this is why we have to practice on these vowels, because English is different than Spanish. In fact, I think English is much harder to learn than Spanish.
Yes.
I don't know a whole lot of Spanish, but oh, I know y'all have it hard. Okay, any questions?
No.
All right, now D, part D is a story. So you're going to listen and read the story while I read it. Nora is very busy. She works from Monday to Friday.
Friday.
Nora studies English. She goes to school on Saturday. The class is from 10 to 2. On Sunday, Nora goes to the library. She studies from 12 to 3. Okay, now any questions?
No.
So using this story, answer the questions there on part E. It says, read the story again, circle yes or no. If it's in the story, it's a yes. If it's not in the story, it's a no.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Elena, are you ready?
Nora is very busy. Yes.
Okay. So Nancy, number 2.
Works 5 days a week. Yes.
Okay. I'm
Okay.
doing it with my left hand, so it's not doing as quite as well. Okay, Gerson, number 3.
Nora goes to English class 2 days a week. No.
No.
Okay, Lena, number 5. No, wait a minute. Number 3. Number 4.
Oh.
Well,
Don't ask me, I don't know. Number
Her class
4.
start at 10? No. No. I go to a school Saturday.
But what time does the class start?
Mhm. Her class start at 10.
Yes.
No.
So
yeah.
number 4 would be a yes. The class starts at 10.
Eso.
It says
Okay.
class is from 10 to 2 on Sunday, and then it goes on to tell about Sunday. So number 4 is a yes. Okay, and then number 5. Nancy, what's number 5?
Nora studies in the library on Saturday. No.
No.
When does she study on the library?
Sunday.
Okay,
Okay.
so you see, if it's in the story, it's a yes. If it's not in the story, it's a no. All right, now we're going to talk about a span of time. So on F, on page 53, it says, I work from Monday to Friday. All right, that's a span of time. You work on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So that's the from. The from is the beginning, and the to is the ending. And then it also talks about I go to school on Monday and Wednesday. So that's just a beginning. It's
From.
not a beginning and an ending. It's just when it starts or when it happens. Like for us, school is on Thursday. So let's look at these sentences. It says complete the sentences using from, to, and on. Now, see over here at the side, the schedule. Monday, they work from 9 to 5. English is from 6 to 9. Tuesday is working from 9 to 5. And soccer is from 6 to 8. Wednesday, work is from 8 to 4, so it's not the same as on Monday and Tuesday. And English is from 6 to 9, which is the same as on Monday. And then Thursday is a completely different work time, starting at 10 and working till 4. And then Friday, it's in the afternoon and evening. Work from 2 in the afternoon until 9 in the evening. All right, using that schedule, complete these sentences. So I get up at 7 on what days? It doesn't tell you, but you're just kind of going to have to assume. So on,
Wanda, I have a question.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, I confused. I use from when begin and use to end.
Yes,
Okay, and when use on,
just the day, just
only
the
the day.
time.
Okay.
So like I go to
Oh, yeah.
school on Monday and Wednesday. I work from Monday to Friday. It's talking about a period of time,
Okay.
many days or many hours. But I go to school on Monday and Wednesday. It's not giving you any specifics. It's just saying on.
Okay.
Okay, so on number 1, I get up at 7 from Monday to Thursday. So this would be like Gerson goes to work from Monday to Friday.
How
I
do
go
you say?
to work on Thursday. What did you try to say?
What you say? I don't understand.
Okay. I work only on Thursday. I don't work any other day except around the house. I
Yeah,
just work on Thursday, and that's when I have class.
yeah.
So it's just that one time. But
Mhm.
Nancy works from Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So she works from Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
So it's a period of time. It's several days, or it could be several hours. Number 1 says, I get up at 7 from Monday to Thursday. Then number 2, I go to school from 6 to 9 in the evening. So
Okay.
it's talking about a period of time. It's not just a specific thing. It's a stretch of time. We have class from 6:30 to 8 on Thursday. So when we're talking about the time, it's from and to, from 6:30 to 8. Or here on the book, I get up at 7 from Monday to Thursday. On
Okay.
those days, I get up at 7. Number 2, I go to school from 6 to 9 in the evening.
Okay.
Then the specifics. Those are specifics. Those are certain days, certain times. It's not a period,
In the evening. Evening.
but when you're not being specific, you would just say on,
Oh yeah. Okay.
okay? I go to the store on Monday, but it's not a specific time. Okay, number 3 here, I play soccer on Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah.
It's not a specific time, it's a day, and it may be a specific time that you play soccer, but it's not in the sentence. Okay, number 4, I get home late. What would the word be in there?
On
On,
On
yes.
Friday.
I eat lunch at home
on Sunday.
on Sunday. I go to school
From 6
From
to
6 to 9
in the
evening.
evening.
So is that beginning to make a little bit of sense?
Sorry?
Is that beginning to, are you beginning to understand what it's talking about?
Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
all right. So,
When it's a specific time, use from to. When done is a specific time, use on.
right.
Okay.
So number 1 is from and to. I get up at 7 from Monday to Thursday. Number 2 is I go to school from 6 to 9 in the evening.
Evening.
In the evening.
In the evening.
Mm-hmm.
Number 3,
Evening.
I play
Evening.
soccer on Tuesday. Number 4, I get home late on Friday. Number 5, I eat lunch at home on Saturday. Okay,
Okay.
let me tell you that it's going to come around again. Maybe not in this book. This is more like an introduction. Here it is, and then you move on. Here it is, and then you move on. And then in the next book, there's going to be more information. So this is more like just getting used to the idea. So it's learning the difference in the vowels in Spanish and English. In English, it's A, E, I, O, U. But that's not what it is in Spanish. And so if you're
From
trying
to
to
on,
something
on.
in English, you need to know how to say it in English. Okay, it's almost time to stop.
On. Okay.
Now, next week, the same time. Gerson, how did you find out about the class?
Yeah.
How did you learn about the class?
Um, um, I can hear you good.
Okay,
In
Nancy, can you
Wednesday,
hear me?
Thursday.
Sorry, repeat with me, Miss.
Okay, I don't know why, but nobody can hear me today. Ask Gerson, how did he learn about the class in Spanish?
Ella pregunta que cómo conociste de la clase, cómo.
Oh, yo ya estaba estudiando, pero cuando estaba con la otra maestra.
He studied with other teacher.
Oh, okay.
What is the
Yeah,
name?
but when no me acuerdo cómo se llamaba la otra maestra.
Teresa.
He cannot
Ah,
remember the name the other teacher.
Okay,
Teresa.
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 Yeah,
Teresa, yeah,
Lena's right, Teresa.
Sí, Teresa.
Her father got sick and she needs to take care of him.
yeah.
So she had to quit. So I was taking just the second half of the book. So now I'm doing the whole book.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wanted to be sure how I know. Let's see. Where's my pencil? I lost it. So, Gerson, when, let me see if it's in here. I want to be sure that you're getting the messages because they just changed something. Okay. Gerson David Guzman Castro.
Yeah,
Es su nombre.
yeah.
Okay. All right. So you've been getting the information ever since I added you to the class. Okay. I just wanted to be sure that you were getting the information because sometimes I get a new student and they don't know, and I don't know who they are. So, okay, that's good.
Okay.
All right. So, um, I'll see you next week at 6:30. We have others that have tried to come and they couldn't get on. Some have to work late. Blanca, at times, she'll get off right at 6:30. And so she still has to eat and everything. So if you can come, you're welcome. The book is the same. Nancy was actually working in a later part of the book. And that's when I started working with her. And then when we changed, so that I'm working with the people from Teresa's class, then she said she just wanted to stay. So I'll see you next week. Have a good week. Let's see if I can say it. Uh, Oh, I can't say it right. Prospero.
Año nuevo.
Right. Prospero año nuevo. That's not what I want to say. I want to say semana.
Ah,
Oh.
Have a good week. Have a
Semana. Weekend.
My Spanish is much worse than your English.
que tenga feliz
Weekend.
semana, que tenga una bonita semana, feliz semana.
Sí,
Thank
weekend.
But I won't remember until next week.
Weekend,
No.
weekend.
The next week.
Practice in your book.
Mhm.
We'll start again. Let's see, we'll be on page 53. Probably start on page 52 of the workbook, of the textbook. And we'll just keep working and we'll take whoever comes. So have a good week. And I don't know why you can't hear me. Is that any better? Hey, Nancy, I can't hear you now. All right. We'll just keep working at it till we get it right, okay?
Okay.
So have a good week and
Bye.
I'll see you next week.
Bye. See you next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Welcome.
Be careful.
Okay.